I am a partner in a CPA firm. I run the audit practice, and we've been fortunate enough, blessed enough to have a growing business. And I've been a little bit overwhelmed with workloads, managing work-life balance. Our managing partner was telling Bob Brumlew that I was a little bit stressed out and had challenges, etc. And he's the one who actually suggested BBL right at that point, which was really the first that I had heard of it. So I accepted an invitation to go to sit in on their forum day. Rick kept following up, and I kept making excuses. And really what was happening, and I didn't realize it actually until I was a BBL member, until I was, halfway through 2007. But, the bottom line was I had the devil whispering in my ear. Two things. You're not good enough from a business standpoint. Your business isn't important enough, significant enough. You can't add value to somebody else's business. And your walk just isn't quite spotless enough. And those two things, so I had an inferiority complex. I kept praying about it, and I kept praying about it, and God wouldn't, I was almost praying, Lord, just let me stop thinking about it. And it wasn't happening. God just wasn't going to let me turn away from this thing. So it was finally in December of 2006 that I called Rick and I said, I accept, start January 1, let's go. Well, we just let go a partner. And he worked for me in the audit department. And he's a Christian brother. And to go through the agony in 2007 of watching him not perform in a manner of excellence was really painful and difficult. And there were, on 2 occasions, I brought the issue to the group and talked about the individual, the performance, and it was, and again, I was fighting it. I was fighting not letting him go. I was taking the path of least resistance, believing that God brought him into my life to work with me for an extended period of time, and I wasn't about to undo something that God had provided me with, right? And through enough scriptural application and encouragement and challenging, they turned my thinking. And I can tell you, I think he would still be with us today had I not been in BBL. But with the bar being raised, with the scriptural application completely supporting the fact that he needed not to be with us any longer. He really needed to go find a different place to do his work. That, to me, that was the quintessential mixing of business and spiritual application. And we're only 2 months since that decision's made, but just in those, in fact, I guess we're only about 50 days since that decision's been made, and I can tell you already we are in a better place. I can tell you he is in a better place. He's happier and more content, and our level of excellence has risen just in those days. So the decision, while agonizing, it was definitely the right one. And I needed my BBL brothers to get me, to help me get to the place I needed to be. To them, it was as plain as, the nose on my face. Me, I couldn't even see that far. It's like a cell phone or a computer. It's like, how do we ever live without it? Well, that's the way I'm in that right now with BBL. It's like, how do I ever live without it?